Hiya, I'm Sparkles, and welcome to the video. Now, thanks to you guys in my community post choosing the video again. You guys are so amazing. Thank you so much. Now, please subscribe to get to choose my next video in the community tab. It would mean a lot. I mean, it's up to you, my guy, my dude, my home slice. Man, since the Sanrio is Humans video, it has been quite a journey with my channel. Yep, certainly came a long way from 9 months ago. The Sanrio characters as humans was my first voice video, and since then I have been upping my quality when I make these videos, and I can't wait to see the improvement afterwards. In that video, I did Hello Kitty, My Melody, Karumi, and Tuxedo Sam, and personally, I would not recommend that video because the audio quality is all over the place. Now, I've stalled long enough, so let's get into the character designs. Now, the first one I started drawing was Cinnamoroll, as he was requested to be turned into a human from my comments. Cinnamoroll honestly is not my favorite. I don't think he's bad, but I feel like he's pretty bland for my taste, personally. Nevertheless, I wanted to do my boy justice, so I shall. Cinnamoroll's personality is one that is stated to be shy, but very friendly, which makes no sense, but that's all I really got for a personality for this guy from the wiki. So, I went for Cinnamoroll to be quite a mellow and chill guy that often goes along with whatever his friends are doing because he's more of a listener than anything. Cinnamoroll also has a job at a cafe and often takes naps on the customers, and I can assume they enjoy it because he hasn't been fired yet. His hobbies include eating. Yep, that's it. Eating. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, the Cinnamoroll design was the hardest because he's that bland. I understand he's popular because his design is very simple and caters to a broader audience, but I feel like they could have given him a hobby that wasn't just eating. I do think that the design I made looks nice, despite having to struggle with his design choices. I particularly like the facial expression I gave him, as well as the pajamas he's wearing. The uneven pants leg gives off the impression that he just woke up from a really good nap. Up next on the list was Pompompurin. I think that's how you say it. Pompompurin, dear God, this is going to be so hard to do, has a lot more to him, and that he's a lot more dog-like than Cinnamoroll, despite the fact that they are both dogs. He loves to collect and hide shoes, which are both cute. However, I would find it super annoying if I ever left my shoes near him. That aside, using his beret, I decided to go for a schoolboy look with his little bow tie and cardigan. Now it's time to admit that I am making up these characters' ages because I do know that these mascots are children. However, I didn't think it'd be fun to draw all the mascots as children. So let's pretend these characters are based off the mascots, but not entirely. I had some real fun drawing Pompompurin as a human. The color scheme is just so nice, and I'm slowly realizing that I love the color yellow and warm palettes. I don't think I fully conveyed him being chubby like I originally intended, but I wanted to get this video before the end of January, so it will have to do. On to the next character, which is badtzmaru. Now, before I drew him, I was never a fan of badtzmaru because my fave is Tuxedo Sam, and typically badtzmaru is used for merch more often than Tuxedo Sam. However, I did find a real appreciation for badtzmaru. Tuxedo Sam is still my number one penguin though. badtzmaru is one of the few Sanrio characters that has a grumpy demeanor, which makes him stand out of all of Hello Kitty's friends, other than Kurumi, but you know. One of his hobbies is collecting photos of actors who played bad guys in movies, which gives him a whole lot more personality than Cinnamoroll and Pompompurin. He also wants to be seen as cool, which is probably the biggest driving factor into his grumpy demeanor. Now for him as a human, I sort of dialed that part less into his attitude and more to his appearance. I am particularly fond of the hairstyle I did for him, which makes his hair look so much closer to his mascot character, and I think that's just so cool. He'll typically choose clothing that's eye-catching and cool so other people will think he looks cool, when he's actually a big nerd. Honestly, I am a big fan of this. Finally, My Sweet Piano will be the last one for this video. Now, My Sweet Piano is one of My Melody's friends, and has a similar soft and sweet personality to My Melody. She's kind, sweet, and girly, enjoying many hair accessories and outfits heavily colored pink. She was a breath of fresh air after finishing all of these dudes. A palette cleanser, if you will. She's honestly a fluff ball of pure indulgence for me, with all of her super feminine things, and it really works for her design. Now, I did go for a sweet Lolita style, as she can sometimes be seen in those sorts of styles in art of her. It also works because she's a sheep, and the ruffles really mimic the wool quite nicely. I also made her leggings have little music notes on it because music. Her gloves are not only there to look cute, but allow her to play the piano without getting any calluses or blisters, which is one of her biggest hobbies. Unfortunately, she was the last one I did, and I was running out of steam, so her dress is pretty plain. But maybe that's her dress that she wears when she's not afraid of getting messy with her friends. I don't know, sorry. And that is all of them for this video. I think this batch turned even better than the last time, and I can at least see some big improvement in my character design since 9 months ago. Typically, I don't often get to see my progress, but I am so glad to see improvement for this channel in the future. Now, if there's a Sanrio character you want to see as a human, please comment below. I would love to turn them into human. I know the roster has been quite small, but we are not done yet with this series. And if you made it this far, and haven't gotten annoyed of me, please like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next vid. Bye!